Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Can you hear us okay? Hello? Hello? Can you hear us? Watch your toes, everybody.
My toes are not on the floor.
Oh. Let us know if you can hear us. Ben and Auntie, ouch indeed. Yep, we can hear you. Nice. Glad everyone can hear us well. I'm going to do this so it makes it a little bit easier.
Hayden David says audio only.
Audio only. Like you can only hear us, you can't see us? Let me see. Oh, you should be able to see us.
Everybody else seems to see us.
I can hear you. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I see you? Yeah. Hayden says yeah. But everyone else says they can hear us and see us. That's weird, Hayden. Maybe you just need to restart, do a quick refresh. Just see your quarantine sign, says Museum Judy. Well, I guess you need to restart your computers or restart the stream. Because looks like it's good. Alex Nopin's eating smoked brisket while watching us. Hayden says he restarted and it's all good. Good, good, good. Cup of stew. More like a cup of ice cream. And he's got some snickerdoodle ice cream right there.
I've offered some. You won't take any.
My mom says she can see us now. Andy Chiz says, I'm the same. I'll try leaving and coming back. What kind of ice cream is it? It's what I say it is?
It's so delicious, dairy-free, snickerdoodle cashew milk.
That's a mouthful.
Gluten-free, non-dairy-free, frozen dessert.
Infinite Moana says, loved on these new dance moves on your latest video.
Oh.
It's nice dance moves there. All right, let's see who we have here. We have Shannon G, Infinite Moi, JJ Van Oyen, Hayden David, Alex Nopin, Big Easy, Yaya D, Hayden Laysdale, Andy Chiz, Renee Cody, Nathan Klein, Museum Judy, BC Eagle Deb, Catherine McGafkin, Moose Tube is here, Derek H is here, Brian Bender number 2 is here, Frank McDonald is here, Sarah Anglin is here. Oh my goodness, so many people here.
It's only the beginning and we already have 33 people.
Big Easy says, no, I'm allergic to dairy and nuts. Well, actually, this is dairy-free. That's why Annie's eating it right now. So there you go. And my father is watching, too, with Museum Judy.
Yeah.
BC Eagle Deb, thank you so much. $10 donation from BC Eagle Deb. She says, just want to support the channel. Donate to the toy drive. How are you guys? And Baby-O. Auntie, why don't you give everyone, as I say hello to Kate Davis, hi. Now Michael Johnson has put in his little face say that he's here. Why don't you give the update, not the update, but give an update on Baby-O. How's Baby-O doing?
Baby-O's fine. He's on his way to crawling. He hasn't started crawling yet, but he's trying to get there. All he can really do is lift himself up and like spin himself in a circle because he's got such a big tummy. But we just had his appointment on Monday and he was, 20 pounds, 10 ounces, 27 inches, and 97 percentile head.
Yep.
So the poor kid was having a hard time rolling over for a reason. And then the doctor said it was strange because he can roll the hard way, but he can't roll the easy way. So
there you have it.
He's an overachiever. And he's been clapping his hands. Yeah, he's been pretty good. I mean, otherwise, he's just kind of fighting the sleep train, but every now and again, we just have to teach him how to do it correctly. That's all. No hurting him, I guess.
Yep.
So, and he's been eating solids, and it's great.
Oh, he's got some melon going. He's destined for a career on TV. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I must say that I'm playing around with some settings on some stuff here, so it always seems like when I do that, things happen to...
Why do you play with settings?
Because I wasn't able to get it done ahead of time. Speaking of Baby-O, he looks like he's about to roll, and he's crying. Look at him.
Yeah, I see him.
No, but he was about to roll. He wants to roll.
He's awake, but this is the point where we have to teach him, nope, it's bedtime.
Gotta cry it out. Big Easy, $9.99 donation. He says,
Are you sure it's not because he can hear us?
Mary Chrysler. I mean, he might be able to hear us, but he's slept through this before, so.
But that was like months ago when he wasn't having this problem.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Our calm voices will put him to bed. Go to sleep, Orson. Shh. Go to sleep, son. It's okay.
He's just fighting it.
Yeah, this is nothing new. Because once he's out pretty cold. Mom says we want to see Baby O. Well,
that's
here you go. Here you go. There's Baby O.
That's as close as you're going to get to seeing Baby O.
Someone get me help. That's his current status. Yeah, maybe he wants just to maybe he's trying to make an appearance and he's just going to fight for like hours until he does. Or he's going to roll over.
Well, that's the thing. His sleep sack is supposed to make it harder for him to roll.
There's also not a lot of room in that crib for him to roll over.
I know. So if you hear every now and again just a shrill, he's okay, y'all.
Big Easy says free Orson. They're going to be starting some sort of free Orson campaign. Anyway, so what I was saying was I'm playing with some settings here, and it seems sometimes things just crash randomly. If it does, don't worry. I know how to get it back. But we'll continue to be in the chat here. I'm just going to be playing with my settings here a little bit. That's all. So don't mind me. Continue on. Carry on, everybody. Everyone's good to go.
The ice cream looks good. I'm jealous. You know what?
Who said that?
Jess Linedecker.
Oh, hello, Linedeckers.
It's good, but it's kind of leaving a little bit of an aftertaste. Is it crashing?
No, it's not crashing. It's just this camera, for some reason, it says it's in use by another device, and I don't know why. Just continue. Let me do my thing.
Both of the Linedeckers are here, Jess and Ryan.
Hello, Johnsons. Hello, Linedeckers. Daniel Johnson says free Baby O. Yeah, right there. Jess Linedecker and Ryan Linedecker. I got confused. And also Annabelle Dayish is here. And Frank McDonald.
Van Oyen.
Frank said, when do you guys need toys? So we're still collecting toys through, basically through the end of the year. And we could even probably collect them into January or whatever. We have quite a few that we've been donated to us so far, which is good. And I do have someone who I've been talking to that wants to make a donation, but I have to worry about, or not worry, but kind of figure out shipping costs and stuff with them to get it here. Because they have quite a few plush that they want to donate. And actually someone from church is going to stop by tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow now?
It was always tomorrow. That's what I said. It was tomorrow.
I thought you said tonight.
Nope, tomorrow. And they're going to drop off some plush as well. And some clothes for Baby O. Shannon G, I had a Snickerdoodle cookie dough blizzard yesterday. It was very tasty. Oh, that does sound tasty. BC Eagle Deb says, how goes the new office, Rhino? It's actually going relatively well. It's in the drywall phase now, but I had some teens from church come and help do some drywall like a week and a half ago, about almost 2 weeks ago probably. And they did a good job with what we had. But then I had a handyman guy come out because I was not very confident in the work that we had done. I didn't know how difficult it would be to finish it up and that kind of thing. And he looked at it and they were like, yeah, the gaps that we had were too far. It's difficult because not a lot of things are square and it's an old building, so nothing's really like level. So for the drywalling part of it, I'm just going to have this handyman service come and help. So they're going to start doing that end of this next week into the early part of this upcoming week. I think they're going to be able to start doing that. And they'll take care of that for me. So then once that's done, I'll be able to paint, and then I'll be able to worry about putting flooring in and finishing up trim work, and then finishing, fixtures and that kind of thing. And then we should be rocking and rolling. Rocking, is that the phrase? Rocking and rolling?
I don't know.
I think that's the phrase. So it's coming along. No Mario Party tonight, but Melster Doom is here. Hello, Melster Doom. How are you doing? Your mother is here. She says, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Aaron Campos, over here in Texas, we're in the worsening zone, the yellow one. People are not listening. Joe Wilkinson is here. Spoon Angel Makes. Emily Lou. Naked Cheese Whiz is here. If I had a chance to go back and rename our channel, I think Naked Cheese Whiz would have been a close second. No?
Not even close.
I'm just throwing that out there. Vacuum sealing plush helps with the shipping costs. Yeah, that's true. If we get some space bags. Let's see. Kate I went to in Massachusetts reopened. That's good. There's too many people in this chat. Cuomo's going to shut it down, says Hayden David. Yes, Moose, remember to hit the like button. My dad says it's true that. That's the phrase. Rockin' and rolling, but it's true that. True that. That's what we're looking for. Terry Baker is here from Australia. Ryan Maliga. Make sure you run all your wires, Ethernet, etc. If you are, the wiring is already done. Everything, all the electric and everything is done. It's already insulated. Everything on that front is good to go. My dad came out and he finished up most of the electrical with me. And then I had a guy from church who was able to come and make the connections into the box for me. We tested everything. Everything works well. I got lights out there now. I got power out there now and the outlets and everything.
Ew.
Stuffed my insulation in. We're good. We are good to go.
Did you know that Cheese Whiz is actually one of the most popular flavor of cheese on a Philly cheesesteak?
I could picture that.
That's almost like, isn't that in like the Goofy movie? They put it on everything, like their hot dogs and...
Don't know, sounds goofy enough. Gail Lampert is here from Aurora, Illinois. Hello. Being on call stinks. Interrupts my stream watching. Sorry, Big Easy. I apologize. Superman's here. The one and only Superman, actually. All right, I don't know what I'm doing here.
From Nor, California.
From Nor?
Ron 707 Slim.
Oh, hello, Ron 707 Slim. I hope you are enjoying your time from California.
Your mom thinks you should trim your beard. But you have to understand that he goes through a week of picking at it before he decides to...
And I don't have anywhere to be for the next week and a half, so...
No, you're going to trim it eventually, because I can't kiss that.
You don't have to.
But I do have to kiss you. At least goodnight, I do.
General Burnside. Look up General Burns, or Burnside, actually.
Me?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh, you could. Look up General Burnside. He's the Civil War general that his name actually lives up to what he looks like.
General Burnside. He's like he's trying to put himself back to sleep, but his eyes open every now and again. He's like a little too twitchy. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. You gotta tilt it the other way, sweetheart. The other way. No, like, yeah, there.
Oh, there you go. General Burnside. Great man. Great man. His sideburns got their name. Probably so. All right. Now we made the camera all dark and spooky.
Ben is dangerously close to ending up on a site called Hipster or Homeless.
Well, I have coffee, but it's not Starbucks, so I vote homeless. But I'm in a home right now.
Ty Young says, where would you bury survivors from plane crash? You wouldn't bury the survivors, Ty. But thanks.
I do not understand. Anyway, oh well.
Mrs. Big Easy wants to know if Ben's beard trimmer walked off the job.
Yes.
Also, she says Aunie's hair looks amazing. Really? Because it's super greasy.
That's why it looks so good, because it's so greasy.
I was tempted to start like the no poo shampooing because we were on quarantine, but then I thought you would hate me for that.
You're not going to shampoo your hair? That's what the...
No, you put like vinegar in it and then like baking soda. Where did we go?
We're here, don't worry.
Which arcade is open in Rochester?
Clubhouse Fun Center in Greece is open somehow. And they have reservation system now. So like when you go in, you have to go to the front desk and you have to give them your information, where you're from, phone number, that kind of thing for contact tracing. And then they give you a wristband and you have to wear the wristband so they know how many people are in the arcade all out, like one time or whatever. So they must have had some changes that they needed to make in order to stay open. But we're still not sure how they're actually still open.
Although we were the only ones in there, and that was pretty crazy. Because usually there's at least one person that comes in with their son or whatever, or daughter, but not this time. Had to cut off a foot of beard last week, and thanks to a sneeze while trimming. That sounds like your wedding story.
It's funny. Well, I didn't sneeze.
No. Are you in lockdown or are you in quarantine?
Yeah, so we're just in quarantine. So here's the story. And I'll use more general terms because I don't want... Oh, look, it finally worked. I'll use more general terms because I don't want to give away more information than what I have to. So basically, this is what happened. Someone from the church that I work at
do you want me to explain?
Ended up not feeling well on like Monday or Tuesday after one of our church services. And they were in our church service, but they wore a mask the whole time. And we practiced distancing, and we all wear masks and whatever when we're walking throughout the building.
And there's hand sanitizer like every few feet.
So we can't. So this guy was wearing a mask the whole time. We were social distancing. People were wearing masks the whole 9 yards, whatever. So that happened. That was Sunday. He started not feeling well Monday. Tuesday he went to the doctor, whatever, and ended up having a positive test. And then on Friday, this last Friday, so yesterday, the health department for our county
finally called
and said that everyone who is in the auditorium with that gentleman needed to quarantine for 14 days. So it's kind of silly because, at least we think it's kind of silly, because we are we have the guidelines in place and we follow the protocols at church. So we have people distance and we have the masks when you're not distance or sitting or whatever. And so no one else in our church is sick. And it's not like it's like a rampant thing in our church or something like that. Mm-hmm. No one else has gotten sick. It's just this happened outside. He happened to be there, got sick a few days later. And out of like this super duper abundance of caution, every single person that was in the auditorium has to quarantine. But this is why it doesn't really make sense. So we have a relatively large auditorium. It's like 70 feet by like 50 feet or something like that. It's a pretty large space. And again, we have chairs distance and everything like that. So we're, everything is safe and everything's moved apart. So there could be someone who is sitting like up in the front who probably didn't even know that this guy was even there or didn't even come in contact with this guy who was like maybe sitting in the back. And then now they have to isolate for 14 days, be without work or whatever, because maybe they were in the same room. However, only people who are in the auditorium, now we live stream down into the gymnasium to help practice the social distancing just because of the size of our congregation. So those people are fine because they were farther away. But we also have people who sit in the foyer, which is just outside of the auditorium, because we have more overflow seating to keep social distancing. So there were people in the foyer who were closer in proximity to this guy than people in the auditorium were, but the people in the foyer don't have to quarantine because they weren't in the auditorium, they were in the foyer. And our service went for like probably just over an hour, maybe an hour and like 10 or 15 minutes. If it was under an hour, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. That's what they told us. They said, but because you were in the same room potentially with this person for an hour, now you have to quarantine for 14 days. So it's a lot of fun. We haven't actually heard, like we personally have not yet been called by the health department, even though we know that our names are on a list that we're going to be called. But we're quarantining 14 days from the date of potential exposure, so from this past Sunday. So that's when we are starting our quarantine, but we didn't actually start until yesterday when they called us and told us. So today's our first full day of quarantine, and we've already finished watching one Lifetime movie, and we have like 12 more to go.
And the baby pooped on me.
And Orson pooped down his leg.
On me.
I pooped down my leg. And it's only day one. So that's the other thing, Hayden. Yes, the CDC did shorten the quarantine day to 10 days, but it doesn't matter.
Because it's a place of worship.
Doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter.
The health department makes the ultimate call, and that's what they decided to do.
The health department said that they're not going to overrule this health department now that they've made the judgment call, and they said they think it's overkill too. So
see, Moose, that was my argument. Why is that the standard? And we called around, and supposedly this is the first time anyone in our circle of churches or whatever has heard that this is the policy that they do. It doesn't really make sense, because you could go to a restaurant, be in a restaurant for more than an hour. Restaurants aren't shutting down if someone gets a case. It's just, hey, if you were in the restaurant at this time, and you were in close contact, you might want to quarantine. But now they're making an entire congregation of people where there's probably like maybe 50, 60, 70 people who now have to quarantine because they were maybe close to this guy, but they really weren't. So,
I mean, it makes sense for you and I, because we went over and we were like...
But even then, I don't think it makes sense for us. So we talked to the guy on Sunday because we are, friendly with them and the family. So we went over and we talked with them for maybe like 2 minutes or something like that. But we were wearing our masks. They were wearing masks.
Yeah, they're overcautious too. That's the thing.
Well, they wore masks for the entire service. Even like when we're sitting down in distance, they still wear masks.
And every day they are just overcautious.
So I just am like, what's the purpose of the guidelines if they're still going to make us, shut down and quarantine or whatever? Like, I could care less about us having to quarantine. I just care more that we have a whole church full of people now who, we've basically put out of work for 2 weeks or whatever because of this, decision from the health department. So it just seems like it would be one of those things. Hey, if you were in contact, like close contact without a mask, or you are feeling sick or something like that, then, get tested, or you quarantine for 14 days, but don't make everyone do it for 14 days. This seems like a little bit overkill. I was in the crying room
most of the time, so I wasn't even in the auditorium except for like at the beginning. So that's a thing. If he had come in after I had been in there, would I have had to?
I don't know. Who knows anymore? All right, let's see what the people are saying. My mom says, do you need a lifetime movie intervention? No.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Help.
Cable channels, Christmas movies, better to be safer, I feel. I'm friends with Ace Toy Hunter again. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you are. I wish Dave and Buster's and Clubhouse Henry Chuck E. Cheese at Greece were reopened with mask. Again, I don't know. I think it's a state thing. I don't know how Clubhouse Fun Center is able to be open. That doesn't make sense. I agree. Restaurants, we go make us fill out a slip with our names, phone number, the wait staff had to fill out, and time, date we're there, plus the table we were at for contact tracing. Are you having to get someone else to do your service this weekend then, or are you doing it over Zoom? So we actually were able to record the service before we left to go into quarantine. So this Sunday service is going to be recorded. It's pre-recorded. It's going to premiere on our church's YouTube channel. And then sometime during this week, the other pastor and myself will have to record a message so that we can put it up on the channel just from our house. So that way, because our final day of quarantine is this next Sunday. It ends on Monday. So we'll have two Sundays that we won't have anyone there at church.
And if they call and say you need to start, we'll be like, we already did, so yeah.
My dad says, I think they're being more cautious now because Cuomo changed the labeling yellow, orange, red to hospital capacity.
They're being more cautious just because of Cuomo.
But the thing is, so it's funny because like Onondaga County has had increases in cases, but we, like our church, we're right on the border of two different school districts. And so the school district that you think we would be in, because we were technically in a certain town, is in the yellow zone, but because of the way they draw the lines, our church is actually not. We're not in any zone. There's really no one's really affected.
Remember this
where our church is located.
When you shot this at my face,
and then you kept it.
You want it back?
Sure, thanks. Okay. Appreciate that. So anyway,
day one of quarantine. Ben shoots wife in face with bracelet.
We've not done Zoom church Infinite Moi because we have a larger congregation, and we have older, not predominant. I wouldn't even say predominantly older, but a good chunk are older people that probably aren't as technological savvy.
I mean, it took us forever to figure out Zoom.
Yeah, but before we were able to meet in person originally, we were doing pre-recorded messages and putting them on YouTube, making them premiere at 10 o'clock on Sundays like it was a live service. And then we've been live streaming since we've been able to meet back in person. So that's been working out well. So at least we are prepared. That's the nice thing about kind of what happened, is that for us anyway, we never had done live streaming at church or recorded messages at church before like this. So because of all this, now that this has happened, whereas before we would have needed like weeks to get prepared and figure out what to do, now it was like, hey, they shut us down within like 20 minutes. We're like, okay, let's record the service. I'll get it uploaded and all that. And so it's good to go, which is nice. So that way people don't have to go without the message on Sunday from our church anyway. But
although it would have been nice to know that I was quarantined before I found out from somebody else. So
well,
I had a lady text me. She's like, sorry you're in quarantine. And I'm like, I'm not in quarantine. And then she's like, oh, did I tell you something I wasn't supposed to? So I had to call the husband. So
yeah, I was busy. We were running around with chickens like our heads cut off for a little bit. But Moose says there's been Zoom church for decades. It's called the 700 Club or other CBN broadcasting. That's funny.
Wait,
funny.
that's what is it an actual church or is that like?
Oh, it's just the 700 Club. It's just those people that do those Christian shows on the.
That's a Christian channel?
Yeah.
The 700?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a crime channel.
No.
I would skip it all the time. I'm like, this is like a crime channel. Whoops, oh well.
So anyway, it's not ideal, and I think
Just keep it down a little.
Okay, I'm going to start yelling. So anyways, it's not ideal, but I think originally we were a little bit, we're still upset. We're a little bit, ticked off about it, I guess, but, at the same time, we do want to be careful, and we do want to, have a good testimony in the community and not be like, hey, that's the church that you go to and catch corona. But still, we felt like maybe they were a little bit too harsh on us, and also kind of like, what's the point? Like, we were there Sunday. They don't call us until Friday. So now you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days of people who have been out doing what they normally would do. So
yeah, it
seems a little late to tell us to quarantine if people have already been out. We met again for a midweek service, so we've already met since the potential exposure, but I don't know.
Your father's laughing at me, and so is Moose.
Why?
Because of the 700 thing.
Oh, because you thought it was a crime show.
But then again, I didn't know Lifetime also had crime shows as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I married into a Johnson family.
Can thank my father for that. Stalked by your doctor.
When's the third one coming out? We need to figure this out.
That's all my dad wants for Christmas is Stalked by my doctor 3. Hey, it's 10 days for Ben to invent a COVID quarantine song guitar. But that's the thing, Big Easy, I left my guitar at church. I should bring it. I should drive to church and bring it back before they tell me I have to quarantine. Even though we are now, so that way we don't have to do it after the fact. But I think I'm stuck here. We'll see. Superman, I don't know if Cinemark, Tinseltown, and Gates Chile is open. We don't live, we're not really in that area. We're an hour and a half or so away. So I don't know if Tinseltown is open.
To Peg, we usually keep it pretty relatively loud in the house. Like if he's sleeping, we'll keep it pretty loud.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. It's just every now and again he gets startled because he's going through the 6 months. 6 months is the point where they're more likely, because they're going through a growth spurt and their brains are overactive, they are more likely to wake up no matter what. So you could keep quiet, you could whisper, and they're all of a sudden like, hey, there's a whisper, that kind of thing. Or you could just be loud. So I usually run the Roomba. I'm usually we have music or TV on or something while he's sleeping, but I just every now and then a spike in volume can get him going. So, and plus we are right next to his nursery.
Yeah,
there's a
the
vent.
nursery is on this side of the wall.
Probably.
Which would be even more of a great reason when the office is outside.
Wait,
Moose said video idea. Omni channel surfing, give hot takes on shows just after 5 seconds of viewing, which would be funny because you would flip to something like 700 Club and be like, what's this
You know
crime?
why I think it was 700? I thought it was a crime show because they were talking about a girl who, this few minutes that I watched, it was about a girl who had been, sexually assaulted or something, and she must have she found God afterwards, but I didn't understand. I didn't put the two together, and I thought, oh, it's just like a 48-hour kind of thing. So I don't know. That's what I thought.
I think it's more like a 700 type thing. I've been requesting live streaming for our shut-ins for quite a while, so the virus just forced their hand. Yeah, that's, again, Gail, that's one of the good things that happened was it really forced a lot of churches to have to kind of push to the, some technological advances and whatnot. So, it was good. And it's good for us because we have a lot of young people who are in the military, and some of them were starting up at basic. And because of everything going on, they were able to watch our live streams, which is good for them because, being away from home, it gave them kind of that comfort to at least be able to see and hear teaching they're familiar with. So that was, it was good timing, I guess, as far as that goes.
Did we say hello to Captain Namco?
Hello, Captain Namco. Now I have. Hello, Captain Namco. How are you doing? Drew the Disney Maniac. I thought it was Drew the Disney Dude. No. Drew the Disney Maniac. You're always jazz for life. You're always getting me with your names there. Buffy's Summers is here. She says, I wake up all the time. I must be going through a growth spurt. Maybe. I think that might end after a certain age, though.
No. And then the supposed 12-month or an 8th-month regression is only because they are starting to realize that mommy and daddy are no longer in the room, and therefore they're throwing a temper tantrum because they're having separation anxiety. So that's really the only reason.
There you go. Bargain Barons is here. Hello, Bargain Barons. How are you guys doing? And Beantown Reviews. Love Beantown Reviews. My father says 700clubcbn.com. As children, Charles Dudley and his siblings endured every form of abuse at the hands of their own father. One violent episode sent Charles to the Mayo Clinic. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it reads
so
like...
it sounds like a crime. Does it not? So why are we laughing at me?
It certainly reads like a true crime story. Oh, thanks, Beantown Reviews. Beantown Reviews with a $1.99 donation. He says, you both rock. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Peg2 says, what are your views on the VIC-20 and C-64? Be 100% honest with you, I'm not a clue what you're talking about.
Is that like a...
They sound like vaccines, but maybe I'm not. No, I'm thinking maybe vaccines. I don't know.
Oh, if that's the case, we keep quiet about that.
I don't even get the flu shot. You guys listen to a lot of...
did.
I know. I can't believe I let my son get the flu shot. Oh, you guys listen to a lot of jazz holiday music?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's like... I love jazz, but it's very calming, peaceful. So that's good. Captain Namco has a new claw video up on his channel. Anyone who wants to view it, yeah, everyone go check out Captain Namco. Captain Namco's a wealth of information on
it's a computer, sweetheart.
Claw machines.
Not a vaccine.
Sorry, Pegtooth. My apologies. Not a clue.
Not a clue.
You know what?
Or a Macintosh.
You should grab those that Andy Chiz gave us so we can show them off.
Oh yes, push. Oh, wait, my other ones were in the other room.
That's okay. He said just these ones are the main ones to show off.
Of course, but take the short person.
Beantown Review says, if you guys are looking for some no flu shot for Colleen T either. Andy Chiz. Andy, we've had these open for a little while, but we were waiting to live stream because we wanted to show them off. This is the first time that we've actually live streamed since you've even sent these.
Here,
so
you want to take it? So
yeah. All right, so Andy Chiz, our friend from across the pond, sent us just like a mystery box full of like stuff, just gifts for us or whatever. I'm trying to think. So in there he had some stuff for Orson, which were like...
No, I remember.
The Lord of the Rings plush. That was for Orson, right?
He got the Lord of the Rings plush, and then he got a soccer jersey and
little shorts. Yeah.
What was the team? Is that like an actual team?
Yeah, it's probably Andy Chiz's favorite team. And then what did you get?
I got the two figures, the Lord of the Rings figures.
Oh, the box is right there of those, right there by the scale.
These?
No, to the left of this.
No. What about me though?
I know, but just grab those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oops. I don't know where those figures are.
What?
The Lord of the Rings figures. I think those are also in his room.
They are in there. Yeah, okay. You have them all. I only has all set up on a little shelf, but they weren't pop figures. They were.
No, they were sugar candy or sugar whatever.
Yeah, whatever the pop something. So whatever that one is, Moose Tube with the $14.99 donation says seed money for the Audi Hot Takes TV reviews or Plush, whatever seems a better cause. I like the TV review idea.
You know what? We might have to do that just so that we have some videos. It would be really funny, kind of like that family that watches all like the Lord of the Rings movies and then like all the Harry Potter movies.
Get 5 seconds to do a review on this show. Shaq Dad says, "Woohoo! Just got back from grocery store and bought some Bounty towels.
Bounty towels, but because they're having like major
rock candy. That's what they are. They're rock candy. And Sunderland AFC is Andy's local team. And so then Andy also sent me some Harry Potter trading cards, which was perfect, Andy, because you sent me cards that I needed to fill in my set that I'm keeping in my binder. So I have like a set that I'm trying to turn in to PSA to get graded, but then I have another set that I'm just trying to keep for like myself in a binder, and so you helped fill in some gaps of cards that I didn't have, so I was really stoked about that. And Andy also sent these. This was like a little collector card set box, and it has a whole bunch of like illustrations from the first 4 movies. They're just these little trading card type things. There's just a ton of them here, and they got little illustrations from the movies. So yeah, so it was really, it was quite the nice surprise. But
the movies or the book?
The books. What was I saying? The movies?
Yeah.
I apologize. But let me tell you something. That was not even
the best part.
The best, because our man Andy Chiz sent us the coolest. I have to say the coolest thing we have in our collection of anything. He sent us personalized pop figures of us.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's crazy. Let me see. I'm going to get this. I'm going to show this to you here. This should just take just a quick second. I'm going to do this so it can be a little bit easier. All right. Let me know if you can still hear us. Should still be able to hear us. You can still hear us okay. You can still see us okay. Should be able to. You can see our beautiful arcade couple. Playmat here. Check this out. Look at that. That is. I'm going to take him out of the box. Don't worry. Echo. Apparently I'm echoing. I don't know why I'm echoing. But apparently I am. I'll tell you why I'm echoing. How about now? Am I echoing now? I don't think I'm echoing now. It should sound better now. My apologies. I apologize, everyone. It should sound better now. Yeah, my bad. I forgot to shut off the other audio thing. So check this out. Andy sent us these personalized pop figures. It's got our little arcade couple logo on the top here. And it's got our names. Like this one says Ben Johnson vinyl bobblehead. And on the bottom, it has this cool custom was created by Andy Chiz of the Arcade family. And then on the back, it has the set list of everyone else. So we'll show you those in a second. But there it is. I don't think we've even taken these out of the box.
Let me get mine. I want to touch mine.
So there are 3 in the set. Maybe someday Orson will have his. He says I'm holding. I'm even holding a Pokemon card. I didn't even know. Like I said, we haven't taken these out of the box, so this is like the first time.
You've got to be careful. Be very careful.
As now he drops her all over the place. The boxes are bad quality, though. He says sorry. That's okay. Nothing about these are bad quality, Andy. Much excitement.
This is so funny. Now, I want to know how he did this. Did he, make them himself? Or did he,
I'm assuming.
Did he get them done somewhere? Ooh.
So this will be the first time that we've actually, looked at these up close and in person. So look at this. He even has the Cleveland Indians hat on, so that's amazing. He's got the glasses. He's got the little beard working, a little bit of plaid, little shoes here. And I'm so glad you told me this. I didn't even notice this because, again, this is the first time I'm holding a Pokemon card.
That's great.
It's amazing.
Wait, is it Charizard on the other side?
I think so. I think that's is it supposed to be Charizard? He said he made these himself.
Wow.
It's crazy. Let me know. Is that a first edition Charizard Pokemon card, Andy? Ben even has a big head. How accurate.
Your mom
Okay,
says
Infinite
it
Moi.
it needs to be a scruffier beard.
Well, yeah, now. Andy says, yes, it is. This is great. That is great. So there you go. So there I am. And then we'll get Auni's character out here.
I love how I'm holding like a tiny little plush.
Yeah. So this is Auni, all geared up and ready for winter. She's got her glasses on. She got her hair. And she's holding a little Spider-Man plush, which I think is really funny. But yeah. And you look like you're all ready. You got your boots on.
Yeah.
You got your jeans, a scarf, which you're known to wear often. And there you have it. That's Auni. Looking good.
There's Luna.
Oh, hello there. You're looking mighty fine. Oh, you're looking mighty fine with your hat on. Oh, yeah. You think maybe, I got this first edition Charizard. You think maybe you want to, make out? Oh, yeah. Sure.
This is a family channel.
We're married. It's okay. Even the line deckers would say so.
Well, they're having their own issues.
So now let me show you. This is probably, I feel like those ones, those are good. I'm sorry, everybody.
Day 1 of quarantine.
Where's my seed money for my pop figure channel? I think this is going to be a fan favorite. This is Luna, which is so funny. So here we have Luna.
Please don't make out with Luna on your dad's house. And that's how Urson's pop with me.
Luna's a bobblehead.
Aw.
I don't think we're not bobbleheads,
No, we're
are
not. We are definitely not bobbleheads.
Nope.
No.
Our heads don't bobble, but Luna's does. So look at that. We even have Luna Lovegood, the cat. So funny. Bobble, bobble. And I mean, even just like the markings and stuff on there, it's great. Just great. And it even has L on the little collar here. It says L for Luna. Amazing. So good. So big shout out to Andy Chiz for making these, because that's great. We were so blown away. I was like, we were laughing so hard, and then we're just like, wow, I can't believe it. We have our own pop figures now.
Like, I was so confused at first, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, again, big shout out to Andy. Thanks again, Andy. We are in-box collectors, though, so these are going back in the box.
Oh, they have little stands, though. You could put them. Mine has
Yours has a stand. My guy stands up by himself pretty well, though.
Well, I'm kind of heavy-headed, so kind of like my son.
Andy, you could totally sell these. Of other people, customs of other people. Andy, don't try to make a market off selling us. We won't sell well, I promise. Oh.
Very good.
I broke up some other pops, swapped heads, added glasses, and painted them. Yeah, really interesting. Keep your plastic lips off, Luna. Oh, you guys are funny.
Oh, where's my box?
Your box protector?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did one of them not have a box protector?
No, they did. I just don't know where the other one. Oh, see, mine is over there.
Oh, it's on the
Mine.
floor.
I got it.
So we can't leave Luna
Selling
without her box
people is
protector.
frowned upon.
That's right. Yeah. So again, big shout out to Andy. We appreciate it. It was a nice surprise to get.
I had no idea. I was like, what could possibly be in this box that he sent us?
Because it said on the box it was like open last. So we knew it was something good because the other stuff was already great. We were already pumped about like the Lord of the Rings stuff and the stuff for Orson and then the Harry Potter cards. So we were quite surprised. It took so many videos to get Luna's markings. Yeah, you probably had to weed through quite a bit to make sure you saw, because she hasn't always been in the videos, but...
You want to just put them over
there? Yeah,
there?
I'm going to set them over here for now.
Since we've already seen those.
Yeah, so thanks, Andy. Fantastic.
Pop
so
figure
great.
Trafficking.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Glad you like everything. Oh, yes. Andy's original is coming soon. Box protector. Yep. Kendall is here. Hello, Kendall. So what else do we have? So we have a couple other things, some other fun things going on here. We picked up a couple of these, 4 of these. We got 4 of these boxes of these Harry Potter mystery mini snow globes, and I'll actually go ahead and switch it back over here for you. We're going to open up some of these. So we got 4 of these boxes, and if you can, I'll zoom in here, potentially. There we go. So here are the different options of ones you can get. The rarest are Harry Potter with a wand and Hermione with a wand. Those are 1 out of 72. Hedwig is 1 out of 12. Luna's 1 out of 24. Hagrid's 1 out of 12. The most common are these 4. Harry in his dress robes from Goblet of Fire. Hermione in her dress from Goblet of Fire. Ron in his dress robes, and then Dumbledore. Those are 1 out of 6. And then Fawkes is 1 out of 24. And Dobby is 1 out of 36. So those are the odds for the globes. And I haven't opened them yet. These ones are new this year, I believe. I'm hoping, obviously, to get one of the rare ones, but I'm also kind of hoping to get maybe like a Dobby, Fawkes, or a Snape. But we have 4 of them. So I think we'll let Auni open up 2 of them, and then we'll let me open up 2 of them, and we'll see who, gets the best ones. Moose says, I just sent the nurse away from taking my vitals again. I'm watching the arcade couple come back later. That's right, nurse. Yeah, Moose is in the hospital, and that's sad because we want Moose to feel better. But Moose, get me thinking about him. So send those nurses away.
Priorities are good, Moose, your dad says.
Send the nurses away. Say, get out of here, nurses. Or have them watching their thing. We'll shout them out. We'll shout out the nurses.
Yeah, but they take up all the room, and then they get all over you.
And then they're all sassy, and then they're sleeping around with the other nurses. All right, so I will go first. I'm going to open up this one here.
Wait, where's those scissors?
Again, we have 4 of them.
They're over there. Bring them back. Bring them home. Ouch!
I think you moved me further than you moved yourself.
Well, this stupid chair.
Don't worry. When I move out to the other office, I'll buy a different chair, and we can burn that one to the. I think we're attached. We're stuck. I've had a cadaver. All right. So here we go. I put your guesses in, folks. Which one do you think we're gonna get? I've seen people do that. I'm thinking in this box it's gonna be Hagrid. Do you have a guess?
No.
Auni does not have a guess. We have Ron, we have Fawkes, we have Harry. Someone says Luna.
Dumbledore.
Harry says Andy Chiz. Which Harry, though? Because remember, we have 1 out of 72 Harry, or we have just regular common 1 out of 6 dress robes Harry. So put in your guesses, folks. I'm not going to do, if it comes in like a bag, I'm not going to like feel around in the bag. But actually, it looks like it might not come in a bag here. Common. MooseTube probably has charmed all the nurses and doctors. I'm sure he has. MooseTube just says Slytherin. Harry Potter guy on the latest video of Hot Ones, a show where they eat 10 progressively hotter. Oh yeah, he was on that, wasn't he? Daniel Radcliffe. All right, here we go. Find out together. Whoever said Ron, you got it.
Oh, that's a pretty good snow globe.
This is actually a really good snow globe. Ooh, look at that.
It's actually glass?
Look at
that. No. Let's ask Shaq Dad what he thinks.
Look at that. That's really intricate.
Yeah, I know, but look, let's ask Shaq Dad what he thinks. Is that a good snow? You had to...
All right, let me give it a...
Ooh, that's like a blizzard snow.
Although there is a little bubble, but that will be on the top.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think, Shaq Dad? He's the one that knows everything about the globes. That's really good.
That seems like a really nice snow globe. Moose had $75 worth of coffee and chocolate delivered to the nurses, so he's got him in his pocket. It even sticks to him. This is good. I like this. It's not very large. It's pretty small, but look at all the intricate like details. I'll show Auni in a second here. But let me see if I can get this. Look at all the intricate details of like Hogwarts Castle around here on the bottom. And you have the Whomping Willow. And then you've got Hagrid's hut. You've got the Quidditch pitch. You even got little Hedwig right there. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Annie, go ahead. Here you go. Take your Ron. So that's a common. That's 1 out of 6.
They're so cute, though. I feel like the eyes are bigger than the head than they usually are because I don't know.
All right, go ahead and pick your box. You got 3 to choose from. And we'll let you open up your box. Hayden says common, Harry, next. Yeah, go ahead and put your thoughts in here for what's going to happen next. Annie's going to open this one up.
Do I have to?
You have to do it for the people.
Well, unlike you, I'm just going to...
Stab the box.
No.
We have Hermione next. Yes, there are rares, Moose Tube. So Harry with a wand is 1 out of 72, and Hermione with a wand is 1 out of 72. So those would be the rarest ones. And then you have 1 out of 24, which is Luna, 1 out of 24 Fox, and then Dobby and Snape are 1 out of 36.
Snape. I want Snape.
So I'm guessing you're going to get Hedwig. That's my guess.
I want Snape. Oh, dear.
Is it Ron in dress robes?
Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. For the people.
Alex Nopin, thank you so much. $20 from Alex Nopin. He says, for the people. Thank you so much. That makes getting this second Ron a little bit better.
No, Dad, it doesn't fall after a half a minute, but it does stick to the person's head. So,
but it's also a very small... It's a very small snow globe. All right, so we're even. We both have 1 Ron apiece. Let's see if we can just pull not a Ron.
What happened to that trash can that you brought up here?
It's right there.
Can you put
where
that?
I keep the trash can.
Why don't you...
I'm going next here.
Yes, I get that, but...
The Weasley twins, Ron and Ron. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Too soon.
All right, here we go. Ron is great. Just ripping this box open.
Oh, no.
Do you have to pass gas?
No.
Oh. Is it Ron?
Yeah. 3 Rons are leaving.
I love Harry Potter. Yay!
My turn. You can sell some of these, I think.
Ronald Weasley. Ron, stop. Your mouth says.
Guardian
Ron, stop.
Stop.
There is a Hedwig, Big Easy. He's 1 out of 12.
What's amazing that we did.
If this ends up being a Ron, which your dad says he thinks the next one is going to be Ron, then I'm gonna run right out of here.
Got to honor my word.
Alex Nopin, thank you. Another 20. You are the man. Let's see. If it's another Ron, then we expect another 20.
Oh, good.
Is it not Ron?
It's not a Ron.
You're safe, Alex.
Ready?
All right. Go ahead. Give us a show here.
It's Luna.
Ooh, is like one of the somewhat rares. Oh, actually pretty good. 1 out of 24 for Luna.
Oh, I like this one.
Nice. All right. That's good. At least we got like
her snow isn't as good, though. Oh, no. There you go.
It's all stuck on the bottom.
Here.
There it be. Luna Lovegood. Here, I'll hold it up a little closer. So Luna Lovegood, 1 out of 24. And you know what? I do like these because they won't take up very much space. So like just these two next to each other, because obviously I'm not going to put up all the Rons. Ron to the third. But they'll make nice little Christmas decor.
Clink them together. That makes me happy.
All right then. So I got these at Target, so I'm pretty sure you can find them at Target or
Target, Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, anywhere where they sell Funko Pops, you should probably be able to
Michaels,
sell
remember?
these.
There was Michaels, and you never got them.
Yeah. These are cool. Very well done. I really like, again, that decoration on the bottom. I think that's well done also. And it looks like they changed the positioning of it. Or you can rotate it. That's good.
Make sure it doesn't come undone.
Yeah, it's just spinning around on this.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like you can rotate it so you can kind of have like different scenes showing if they're side by side. But there you go. Nice. The bases are the same. Do you have a Second and Charles store? We don't, but we've been to a Second and Charles.
Oh, yeah. I wish we had a Second and Charles store.
So, good. All right, this Ron's going back in the bag. He's been bad. Hot Topic probably has them, yeah.
Box Lunch, Hot Topic. Although they're probably all gone now because,
I don't know.
people have been... They were almost all gone at Michael's. What are you talking about?
The people haven't been, like, at the mall anyways where Hot Topic is. People haven't been out shopping
Hot
as
Topic,
much.
They have that stupid thing where you have to, like, wait for somebody to come and assist you.
It's like, oh, are you coming in the store? Well, let me go disinfect everything first. La-di-da.
Where's the other Ron?
Where are the two other Ronalds? Oh, he's up there. So we have Ron.
Ron
Non-Rons.
Weasley.
Non-Rons. Oh, well. Good times, good times, good times. All right, let's double check back in on you all. How are you all doing? How do you feel after we just opened up those Ronalds? Let us know. Let's see who we still have here. Thank you again, Alex Nopin, for those $20. It really picks us up after those Ron to the thirds. Fred Freer says, I'm waiting for a stupid arcade to open in California. Seems they are shutting everything here.
My dad says, please keep an eye out for Gritty Snow Globe.
Yeah, I think I looked. I haven't seen a single Gritty Snow Globe, if I'm being honest with you. Because I know how much your father loves Gritty. And I know how much he loves Snow Globe, so it's just only natural. But I have not found a Gritty Snow Globe.
Nope, there are no Gritty Snow Globes. Sorry.
We can make a Gritty Snow Globe.
No. Maybe next year, Dad.
Yeah.
I mean, they even have the child snow globe. That's pretty sad when the most famous mascot doesn't have a snow globe, but the child does. Oh, but look at this snow globe. This one's so cute. It's got Mr. Pooh Bear just kind of stuck in there.
Oh, that's funny. If we had $150 to spend, we could just get your dad the Gritty Philadelphia Flyers adult costume.
He'd scare Orson.
Yeah, that's the stuff of nightmares right there.
Gritty is just
You're right, Andy. That is a Mercari bound Ron. 2 of them. Buy one, get one free. Big Easy just went to the mall and it was packed. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't been to the mall in a little while. And
BC Eagle Deb is leaving.
No, we can't for 10 days. All right, BC Eagle Deb. It was good to see you as well. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks again for that super chat. And good to have you here. Good to be able to stream for a little bit.
We about got tackled for walking into an empty Hot Topic a couple months ago. Jeez.
Crazy.
Not even Box Lunch is doing that, so chill out. It's fine.
Crazy. Boo Isle says we're not on lockdown at all.
Where are they from?
I think I want to say Boo Wiles, where are you from? I thought you were in New York, which is true. You might not be on lockdown because some places are not, depending on the zone that they're in. But I'm probably wrong on that.
My dad says I was the model for that.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Illinois, says Boo Weil. Illinois. Shutting down all outdoor dining, zoos, aquariums, a lot of schools, and such Monday. Yeah, things have been slowly starting to... We have like yellow zones, orange zones, red zones, so things in those zones have been closing around us recently. But...
Tell them about Apex.
Oh, yeah, Apex Entertainment closed.
Like closed.
Well, not closed, but they've closed indefinitely. So Apex Entertainment at the mall, where we filmed a lot of our videos, were open. Not the arcade, but they had bowling and stuff open. And they got like 3 fines in 3 days. And they thought they were doing everything they were supposed to do. They felt like they were being targeted by the health department. So they... Even though they could technically remain open, they just decided to close indefinitely. So Apex don't even know if they'll reopen. Who knows?
Why are they being targeted? I mean, of all the people.
I don't know. Because again, this is what doesn't make sense is like, how does a place like that was just doing bowling, but they have arcade games, but they're not allowed to play the arcade games, and no other arcade is technically allowed to open. How is a place like that allowed to be fined or whatever? But then you have a place like Clubhouse Fun Center, which apparently is operating within full permission of whatever, that they can do it. It's
ridiculous.
There's too many double standards. That's the thing. There just needs to be one common law for the state or whatever that says, like, this is what you need to do, if they're saying it's a state decision. But it seems like it's almost county by county, but it's not. At least not the way that goes. So
someone had a grudge. But didn't you say that they had somebody, they like secretively went in there to shut them down? Like they were undercover?
They were it was like it wasn't an obvious that this was like a health inspector coming in. Like they never declared themselves. They just...
Well, health inspectors have to declare themselves.
I don't know. Is that a rule? Or are you just making it?
It was in Pennsylvania.
It's like a sting. Yeah, Moose. It was a sting.
Because you're not allowed to just go in and, be like, oh, I'm in health. It's you don't know when they're going to come, but it's not one of those things where they can't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for people being safe, and I'm all for people being, whatever. And it wouldn't even matter if it was arcades, right? But, churches and restaurants and all these other places. But we've seen so many businesses around us close down because they just have not been allowed to reopen. And for an area where we live, like Syracuse, where there's not a whole lot around, and the mall is the biggest thing that brings in money other than the college, if you have places like this starting to close down, the mall's going to close down, and then there's no reason for anyone to come here, and it's just going to kill the rest of the economy. So
we went the other day, my mom and I, and it was like one shop after another just starting to close. Like, and it's closing faster than things are refilling the items. It's that, or like those stupid eyebrow places that are, filling up a huge store that, you know. So like Clark's, what did I say the other day? Clark's is closing. Clark's Shoes. What was the other thing that was closing? Oh, Express. The Express is closing. I would say soon Victoria's Secret will be going because they just filed for like...
Thank goodness.
Because let me tell you, I hate having my husband walk by those big pictures.
Yep. I stare right at them.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't. I actually look down. I don't even look. But also, I've always been curious about what her secret actually is, but I've never figured it out.
You even had like a whole skit about it and practically made me pee my pants. So
Alex Nopin says, Syracuse, do you know of Hercules Candy Company? By gosh, golly, we do.
Are they open?
I think, yeah, they've been open. Yeah, so we went to Hercules Candy Company when they were at the old building, which was the house.
And I made myself look like a fool.
Yes, you did. We got Easter candy and the mom, the wife, whatever, walked into the lobby, the store to get some stuff to fulfill some online orders. And Auni was, because we had watched a couple videos, she was like, oh, there she is. And the lady turned around, she's like, like looking all around, like, who? She's like, you. So Auni had this moment of like fame, for this, like, I don't know what you call it, but she was
I thought it was
starstruck.
I was really excited to see her. I don't know why. She's just so funny.
Yeah, she is very funny. But yeah, Hercules Candies is great. They're fun channel. If you're into like candy making or chocolate making or how they do it, Hercules Candy is really fun, and it's such like a family sort of environment and feel. And locally owned in Syracuse. They moved to a new building. Someone drove their car through it. It was crazy. But so check out Hercules Candies. They're good people.
From what I've seen, Victoria keeps no secret.
Yeah.
Wait. Your dad. Did you read what your dad wrote?
He was joking.
Oh.
He says, I went into Victoria's Secret once and told the lady I was looking for something for myself. They didn't have my size. Andries Prinsloo is here from South Africa. Well, hello. That's a long ways away. Big Easy says he's into eating candy. Well, perfect. There you go. Over 100 years of candy making. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a big family-run business.
You will have to get some. They have.
Your dad. My dad says no. He did that. Well, all right. I believe you.
I'm telling you, there's certain things your dad does, and I'm just like, Okay.
Those are the stories, I guess, that, like my grandfather shared with us, about like him being in a closet and that girl's dress being all sparkly and whatever.
Your grandmother comes out and she's like, don't tell them lies.
So like Dad's story about, him going to Victoria's Secret and telling the lady that he's looking for something for himself and then not having him his size. When Orson's like 20 and they're sitting around and talking, it'll be much more embellished and there'll be a lot more characters and everything else, because that's how we do it in the Johnson family.
He puts my father to shame, let's just say that.
Kenneth Clark is here. Hello, Kenneth Clark. Gail says some stores are going to online only. I don't really do much of my shopping online. I love Hercules Candy videos. Well, I'm glad so many of you here like the Hercules Candies videos. They're a lot of fun. There's that one and the guy from Florida that does candy making.
Oh, that you watch all the time?
Yeah, they don't do chocolate as much as they do just like pulled, like candy, like drop candy and that kind of thing. I can't remember the name of the channel, but that's really interesting too.
Victoria's Secret? Victoria is actually a man.
My dad says I'll tell Orson about all the outfits I tried on.
When are you coming to South Africa? Well, with the ban, we can't do anything.
Yeah, never. Oh, I don't have my size either, Mr. Johnson, says Colleen T. Yeah, don't confuse your grandson. Make sure he's old enough. Don't be like, hey, Orson, you should go into Victoria's Secret and start trying on some clothes.
Men should not walk into Victoria's Secret.
Victoria is really Victor, says David. That's in the back somewhere. There's Victoria's Secret in the front of the store. You gotta head to the back. It's Victor's Secret.
No, you know what? It's as you get towards the back of the store, it gets more modest.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
They should have an underwear store like that just for men.
See, I feel like they did at one point, but then... No, it's called Hollister. And then they took those big posters down with the men who have the jeans basically before everything else comes.
Thank you, Alex Nopen. Lofty Pursuits, that's the name of the other channel. The man that created Victoria's Secret sold it and then became $1 million company. Then the creator committed suicide. That's sad.
Wait, what are you seeing? Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Fred says, when I was a young teenager, my mom would go in and buy calendars each year for us boys.
Cool. Mom of the year.
I said they should make an underwear store for men, and your dad says they do, called Victoria's Secrets. I mean, yeah, that's partly true, but anyway, I feel like we've really gone off on a tangent that we need to come back around on and, not be.
Talk
but
about.
The whole store has 3 kinds of underwear: boxers, briefs, boxer briefs. We call it Hayden's Secrets. Kenneth says, hope you guys and baby is safe during the quarantine. Can't wait for more arcade game fun. Yeah, we can't wait either. Who knows when we'll get back. So this is kind of how our schedule looks. We have our quarantine ending on a week from tomorrow, or a week from Monday. And then we have a week where we have to basically do some Christmas shopping, and we have to do a whole bunch of other stuff, and Auni has to let her ice cream melt on the thing over there. And so we have to...
Milkshake.
We have to kind of finish some of that stuff up since we can't do anything now. And then on the next Sunday, which is like the 20th or the 21st, I think.
The 20th.
The 20th. We are headed to Pennsylvania, which we don't have to do any sort of quarantining for because New York has this agreement with its bordering states of Jersey and PA. So we don't have to quarantine. So we're going to go to Pennsylvania for a couple days for Auni's family and hang out there. And then we're coming back home on the 23rd, and then on the 24th. I'm doing the Christmas Eve service at our church, so if you are not going out to church somewhere and you maybe want to watch a Christmas Eve service, it's going to be like really short, maybe like half an hour. So if you're interested in a Christmas Eve service, you can tune into our church's YouTube channel on Christmas Eve at I think it's set for like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I can't remember. And you can watch that service. And then we have Christmas. And then we're home for the rest of that week. And then either like Sunday or Monday, not sure yet, we'll head to my parents' house in New York and hang out with them for a few days. As long as my dad's no longer going into Victoria's Secret asking about his size, we'll end up going.
Moose says, in hospital tradition, Moose is wearing no underwear, just a gown.
I'm glad the tradition's staying true.
TMI. Oh, question before. Mom, if you're still on the stream, Mom.
Is she going to bed? Is she off to bed?
I don't know. If Mom's not on the stream, Dad, get Mom. I have a question for her about New Year's Eve. Well, not New Year's Eve. Days before New Year's Eve. And then Ben will post the link to the church.
Well, here's a link to the church's website. Your mom's there. She says, yeah.
Okay. Can we, by chance, I know this would be breaking your tradition, can we please do the night of the 7 fishes before New Year's Eve for Ben? He's never had that tradition. I want to do that. But we also have to take into consideration if Jess is there, so I just realized that.
Look, I am very concerned about mercury poisoning.
No, it's great.
Which means, why am I sharing this? Anyway, yeah, you can find the information on that link, the fbcmemphis.com.
7 fishes? Gummy fishes?
I'm very concerned about mercury poisoning. 1 fish is delicious. 7?
No, but they're not just fish, though. It's like all seafood.
Okay, so it's fish.
But it's the way my mom does it, though.
Name the types of fish I'm about to partake. Let me guess them. Haddock, tilapia, swordfish, tuna, squid. It's not a fish.
No.
It's a sea animal.
No, I said seafood. It's just seafood.
Lobster.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly. That's
Clams.
Mom, tell him what's in
Salmon.
I'm pretty sure we had clams and linguine. We had stuffed crab. Not stuffed crab. Crab shells or something. Or crab, shrimp, something else. I can't remember. So you will feel bad saying no and keep tradition.
It will be the best. It'll be the best night of 7 fishes ever for Ben, and for Jess, we will do the 7 vegetables. So I have a tradition whenever I go to the Shackletons' house. Whenever we sit and eat a meal, it is always the best of that meal.
It's been that way since we were dating.
That I've ever had, but it's like, wow, this is the best meatloaf I've ever had on a Tuesday
at 7:00 at night
in my jammies, whatever. So it's always the best. That's the truth.
What, shrimp, clams, crabs, some swordfish, and other stuff. No swordfish this year, though.
Why? Then that's 6 fishes, and that breaks tradition.
You figure out a different fish then. Maybe salmon instead, because it has too much mercury, and I wouldn't.
You don't think all of those other fishes have a lot of mercury?
Not as much as the swordfish. I can't do it while I'm nursing. Sorry. You don't even like it that much. What dessert do you make at the end?
Oh no!
Does she make a dessert?
Do you make a fish dessert?
No, we go get Dietrich's
scallops, walleye. Oh, good. My dad posted the link. Thanks, Pops.
And Shaq Dad pancakes the next morning, and in the morning I'm making waffles.
Yeah, that's actually one of my other favorite traditions is the pancakes that Mr. Shackleton makes almost every single time we're there.
He's only done it once.
No, almost every single time I wake up in the morning and I smell of pancakes, and he's always in the kitchen with his apron on, with his gritty mug, baking them and flipping them.
He only had the gritty mug last year.
It's amazing. For 7 years of fishes, that's been happening, and it's been amazing.
Maybe we should just get him another gritty mug so that he can interchange the two, because one's white and one's black.
You don't need to when you just rinse it out.
That's disgusting.
Moose says usually a special dessert is served. Well, we need to work on this dessert for the 7 years of fish.
No, not 7 years of fish.
We got the 7 years of fish, and we got the 3 globes of Ron. It's my new favorite tradition. Every year we'll give Orson another Ron snow globe.
Low mercury seafood is as follows: salmon, sardines, pollock, flounder, cod, tilapia, shrimp, oysters, clams, scallops, and crab. Mrs. Dietrich's coconut custard pie. That's what we usually have.
Mrs. Dietrich's?
Mrs. Dietrich. I've told you about Dietrich.
Is she your aunt, or?
No.
I know, you have so many fake aunts, it's hard to keep
No,
track.
I would call her Aunt Dietrich then.
Oh, my
Mrs.
mistake.
Dietrich's.
You call her a pie.
Mrs. Dietrich's is a place in the Lehigh Valley that during the holidays is really hard to get into, but she makes the best pies. She also has a deli counter, and she like of cured meats. If you want to find any kind of like old-fashioned candy as well, that's the place to get it. You want 3 different kinds of birch beer, that's the place to get it. You know, it's the place to go. In fact, it's so famous in the area that my friend during college, she had to do a kind of like a journalistic illustration, so she chose this place, and Mrs. Dietrich literally just took her to the back of the store, sat her down, told her the history of the store, and let her eat like a whole portion of stuff, and then was like, you come back anytime you need. So we were like, where's Brie? And she's like, Mrs. Dietrich's.
She's back there eating all the pie.
So smoked meats, scrapple.
Scrapple is gross. I'm not a big fan of
your
Scrapple.
Dad said he worked on the Dietrich's farm when he lived in Pennsylvania.
He probably did.
I feel like that's a lie, though.
No, that's definitely the truth.
Birch beer soda. Mm-hmm.
It's definitely the truth, though. I don't like Scrapple. Scrapple's not good. No good Scrapple.
She's still pushing pie.
Well, you can talk about Dietrich's all you want, but let me introduce you to a little lady by the name of Marie.
Marie Callender's.
She also makes calendars and delicious pies.
It's Marie Callender's.
It's Marie Callender's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her cat. She makes calendars and she puts them in pie.
Uncle Phil and I milked cows.
It's the truth. That's not
a
story.
They fired him when he showed up in his undies.
Scrapple is like, I don't even know how to describe it other than disgusting. Let me look it up.
I don't like Scrapple.
It's like some sort of meat, kind of. All right, Scrapple, also known by the Pennsylvania Dutch name panhas or pan rabbit, is traditionally a mush of pork scraps and trimmings combined with cornmeal, wheat flour, often buckwheat flour, and spices. It looks like a meatloaf that's been sitting in a can of Spam.
Everything but the squeal, my mom says.
Scrapple's everything that's left after the hot dog, basically. Basically. Oh, boy.
Don't we have some cards to open?
Yes, we do, actually. Oh, by golly gee, we do. So, I'm going to switch over cameras here really quick for you. And I think I messed up there. I wonder if the camera died. Probably a safe guess that the camera died. Let's see. Did the camera die on us? Did you die on us, camera? Camera, hello. Oh, there's the camera, and there's us. All right. I don't know how long this camera is good. I didn't really check the battery. But anyway. So, I've been trying to buy up some of these Chamber of Secrets packs when I could. And I was able to pick some of these up off Mercari for relatively cheap. And I also got this little scale here. And I was doing this sort of experiment because they know you can like weigh Pokemon cards and whatever to kind of figure out which packs might have like a holo in them and which packs might have just like a regular common in it. And so I used the same principle when it came to this here. And I don't think you can see this because of just the lighting or whatever. That's a little bit better to see the numbers there. Let me see if I can zoom in any more on this here. All right. Let's see if that helps you out a little bit. So I have packs here, and I'm going to weigh them. And I've already done this, so I kind of have an idea. But the thought would be that these will come in at varying weights, and I think I will be able to tell which ones are the ones that might have hollows in them and which ones would just have regular rares in them. So I'm actually going to change this to, let's see, grams. So here we go. We're going to put this one on here. So this is coming in at 20 20.88. So again, I know that's hard to see, but it's 20.88 or 20.89. Let's go to this one. This one is also coming in at 20.87. So I'm thinking that those two are going to be regular. There's not going to be any rares in that one. This one here is coming in at 21.02, which makes me think that this one has probably a rare in it. So we're going to put that one in a different pile. This one is coming in at 21, which makes me think that this definitely has a rare, but it also makes me think that this maybe has a premium rare in it. Yes?
Hi, nurse.
Hello.
Moose says he's getting his meds, so we have to say hello to the nurse.
Hi, nurse. We're weighing cards, just like you weigh medicine. Oh, I'm sorry. The other one was a regular. I think it's just going to be rare. This one's coming at 21.19 or 21.20, which makes me think that this pack has a premium rare in it, which is like where it's a character card. So that's my thinking. Now, someone said this earlier, but cards recently, trading cards of the Pokemon variety and even of the Harry Potter variety have skyrocketed in value, especially Pokemon. The nurse paid no attention. Nurse. Yo, nurse.
No.
Nurse, pay attention.
Yo,
hey,
nurse.
Nurse. Nursey.
Nurse.
Nurse.
Moose's nurse.
Hey, Moose.
Nurse.
Moose Tube's
Moose
nurse.
Moosey. Nurse.
Stop pricking him with that pricker. Stop taking his blood. Vampire nurse. Hey, nurse.
You better not hurt Moose.
Nurse.
Nurse.
What are you doing?
Nurse.
Nurse, you want some Harry Potter cards?
Hey, nurse.
Then you better leave my friend alone.
Nursey nurse.
Nurse, make sure you give him some good sleeping meds. He's been up too late.
Nurse.
Anything, Moose? Let us know. So, anyways.
She's going to be famous.
These have all been... these have been skyrocketing in value, and a card, the rarest card from this set is called Dobby's Disappearance. It has to be the foil version, which I believe, according to if my weighing calculations are correct, could be potentially in one of these two packs. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So if Dobby's Disappearance is in there, that card just raw, not even in good condition, just sold on eBay for like $330 or something like that. Now, I have no intent of selling that card if we do pull it, but it's by far the most valuable Harry Potter card that there is. Moose says, okay, she heard. Thanks, everyone.
Doesn't sound like she was too pleased.
Good. Shannon G says, I can't even get a Quidditch Cup booster box anymore. I know. Prices on these things are crazy. I'm glad that I bought the ones that I did when I did, because they've tripled in price, it seems. Not because they're even that popular, but because the Pokemon trading card has gone popular, and so more people have looked for these, and it's just... it's crazy. So these are the rarest... packs, the rarest set. So my calculations would be as followed. These I don't think are going to have any rares in them. I think these are just going to be regular packs. These I think are going to be rares with a chance of getting Dobby's Disappearance, which is the rarest card. And this is going to be, I'm guessing, like a hollow premium where it has like a character and the whole card is like a silvery kind of rainbowy holographic. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to open them up here on camera with you all. And it's going to be a hoot and hollering good time. But I'm going to zoom it back out a little bit here so we can see a little bit easier. And it should be a good time. Mike O says, has Auni showed her rings yet? I think she did. You showed your Lord of the Rings stuff. You didn't show them on camera before? I think you did. Do you even know where they are?
I think they're downstairs in the box somewhere, but it's so dark down there.
I thought you did. Anyway, but yeah, Mike O gave Auni sent some Lord of the Rings. 2 of them, right? 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. One being the ring, and then the other one being like a different one. But they're very cool. We will definitely get them sometime and show them. I could have sworn that you had shown them before because we've had them for a while. But anyway, so big shout out to Mike O.
We live streamed a whole lot.
Yeah. So, any foil card is still going to be good. So again, I'm thinking that if my calculations are correct, we should be getting 3 foil cards. I only have 1 foil card from this set, I believe, so far. which was like the spider one or something, which is okay, not the best. So these ones I'm thinking are just regular. If we open these up and they have foils in them, then call me foiled because I don't know. So Auni's going to open one. I'm going to open. Which one do you want to open?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to open up this one then. Here we go, folks. Rarest packs of Harry Plopper cards. I've only got these.
Good night, Andy Chiz.
5. Andy Chiz, thank you so much. Off to bed, he says. I do have to kind of remember what the card trick is going to be because I don't know. I want to say it was just like one. I think it was like one card, but I'm not sure. Nope, because this is the rare card right here. Angelina Johnson, which means if this is how they started, like this, right? This is how the card started. So that means the rare card would be 1, 2. So I would need to go to... No, it started like this. It started like this.
Why don't you just do the pack?
It started like that.
Like that. Why don't you just...
It was like this.
No, it wasn't. Just...
I'm confused. Anyway, here we go. We have Hufflepuff Badger. History of Magic Homework. It's been a while since I've opened up cards. Deboning. I was like debonging, but that makes sense. Pepper Up Potion. Actually, some of these I don't even have. Slinking Ferret. Shooting Star. Charms. Potions. And Magical Mess Remover. Actually, if I remember correctly, these are the ones I don't think you actually have to move any of the cards.
No, that's why I said, why are you even doing that?
All right, you're right. You're always right. Spell. Checked. So Angelina Johnson is the rare, and just as I thought, not a foil. And I'm assuming the same will be true for this pack right here. So go ahead. Watch your toes, everybody. You know you're YouTube famous when fans start sending you gifts. We're not YouTube famous. CDX Kick says card breaks are back. Card breaks will be back once my office is finished. I'm waiting to set... Oh, she's cutting the pack. Oh my goodness. Look at this perfectly pristine pack here.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Gilderoy. All right. Should be just a regular rare. Beautiful. Howler. Beautiful. Leaping Toadstools. Zigzag. Chudley. Lesson. Maybe this is the rare? Nope. Maybe this is the rare? Nope. So last card's the rare. Double Beater Defense. Not a rare. Or rare, but not a foil. Just as we suspected. Well done, thy good and faithful servant. So... Now, what I will do is I'm going to open this pack because, again, I think this one is going to be a hollow premium.
Is that how your mom remembers that?
Remembers what?
The situation? They weren't following us.
They
just kind of ran into us.
Says, hey, you guys are a cake couple? And we're like, yeah. That was early on, too.
Your mom must think they were, like, stalking us or something.
Maybe they were. All right, so this pack, I'm thinking, is going to have... I believe this pack is going to have a portrait rare card, if my weighing estimates are correct. Evancy, Shooting Star, Freezing Charm, Potions Homework, Stinking Ferret, or I think that said Slinking Ferret.
It says Slinking.
Potions, Quidditch, Twirl, Clean Sweep 5, and...
There's more cards.
Oh, my things were off. Escaping the Dursleys. But it is a foil, so that's good at least.
Do you
Escaping
have that one?
the Dursleys. I don't. I only have one, and it's a spider one. That's a really good card. I can see why this one would be coming in heavier, because that is a pretty heavy card, because it's an adventure card. So I still think I'm right with my prediction because adventure cards are almost a full picture. The other ones are going to be a little bit of a less picture. It's going to be up and down like this. So I could see why this one was weighing in at the most. So Escaping the Dursleys.
So you're not getting the Dobby?
No, I think we still could.
Oh.
It would be in one of these. I believe we're still on track. So here we go. Still a foil. So that's good. I'm going to keep that up there. All right, so you pick. I still believe one of these cards has...
I don't care. Just pick one.
Okay, you're going to open up the Lockhart again. Go ahead. Gilderoy. says yes, they followed us.
They followed you.
Well, you like us.
Yeah.
Dobby's in there and you just probably bent him.
No, I didn't.
You gotta be so careful. Okay.
Shooting star. Freezing charm. Potions. Yeah. Slinking ferret.
Stinking ferret.
Hover charm. Oops. Rose growth. Potions.
Disappearance.
Quidditch.
Disappearance of Dobby. Caught.
Dumbledore's office.
That's not even a thing. Oh no.
You're wrong. It's gonna be so bad.
Okay, this is fine. This is okay. Fine. This is really okay. So my prediction was off. It's definitely possible. That I could be wrong. I still think that this other one's going to have a foil in it. If at the least we still got Escaping the Dursleys, I'm happy about that because that's a good foil to get. But we'll go now with this one. I'm still hoping that there's a foil. I think we can do it. Here we go. Please put in your beliefs and your best guess right now. Ben 3-1, still a great hypothesis.
Don't admit you're wrong in front of your wife. Oh no, I know he's wrong. He doesn't need to admit it.
Catching apples. Restoration potion. Shooting star. Badgered boy. History of magic homework. Lesson. Rabbit slippers. Bundimum ooze. Here we go. It's
a mandrake. Oh wait, hold on.
And character.
Oh.
Arthur Weasley. So we got 2 rares that time. Interesting. Actually, I wonder if that means we got 2 rares in that other pack. So we have a regular Arthur Weasley rare card, and we did get a foil, so that's interesting. This is a good foil to get. Mandrake. Out of a Mandrake pack, too. Nice. All right. So my theory is somewhat correct. But that's a good one. Mandrake card. 2 foils. Not a lot of these things exist. That's the thing with these cards. So we'll take it. We got Escaping the Dursleys and Mandrake. Not the Disappearance of Dobby, but I'm still very, very pleased. These are 2 difficult cards to pull because these are hard to find. And if you do want to pay a fortune for them, you can, but I don't. So I just pick them up cheap when I can, individual packs. And so there we go. I'll take it.
Speaking of duct taping babies to walls, we used to do that to the teens. Not our teens.
I already did that to our teens once.
Yeah, if you tape them enough with enough duct tape, they can actually stick to the wall.
There you go. Perfect timing. I think it died. So that's good because we just finished. So thank you, camera, for doing that. All right, there you have it, folks. And you don't want the poop oozing down the wall.
Because they're talking about duct taping babies to the wall.
Oh, I see.
That's why I said that.
Oh, Michael Johnson, what would that Lifetime movie be? Stalked by your followers, the YouTube stalkers, arcade stalking. Nice draw on those packs. Yeah, I am pleased with that. We got 2 rares, hollow rares. That's good. And they look good. Good condition. Centering looks pretty good on them. Little white spot on the corners, but that's relatively minimal.
White on the top.
But they're good condition. We'll take it. PSA 9s all the way. There are no stalkers. We prefer them. The term super fans. There you go. But anyway, so yeah, someone earlier said that we should, if we get bored, I think it was Big Easy said that we should do Jackbox games, which we definitely can. I'll just play with my snow globe. We should do some Jackbox games later, sometime in our quarantine. We actually downloaded the
new Jackbox.
I think it's Party Pack 7. Person's coughing. He's got the corona. So I think it's Party Pack 7. And it was a good time. We had the teens over before Thanksgiving. And Yeah, they enjoyed it.
We also played Among Us.
We did play Among Us. The teens have been talking about playing that for a while, and I was confused, so we did play it. And let me tell you, Auni is not very good at that game.
What are you talking about? The second time, I did really well.
You should tell him about what happened the first time.
Well, that's because I didn't know.
Nobody
taught us.
Auni was like, whoa, I can go through these vents. And only the person who's the killer can go through the vents.
Did you know that before I said that?
I kind of deducted it because they were red and it looked evil.
Nah.
Yeah. So everyone knew it was Auni. Good night, Nathan. Thanks for staying.
They figured it out then, and then I got nervous and I started tooting.
It's nerve-wracking business. Nerve-wracking business. Yeah, Infinite One. I'm not sure about if the weight, if it applies for all cards. I know even Pokemon cards have since tried to deter from people weighing by putting that little code card in the pack. It's supposed to like offset the weight, so it's harder to guess the weight of Pokemon cards now if there's a rare, like a hollow card in there. But the old ones, for sure, you can. And these are Wizard of the Coast, these Harry Potter cards. That's why I think the weighing technique works. I have boxes of other Harry Potter cards. Some are still sealed, though, and I don't plan on opening them. But I do have some other loose packs in the future. Maybe I'll weigh some of those out and see if the theory stays true. But I'm pretty sure it would. I remember I was doing a video, which I think I had deleted because I needed room on a camera. But I was opening up Harry Potter cards. I think it was Adventure at Hogwarts ones. And I was able to tell just by holding them which ones had a rare, like a foil card in them, and which ones didn't, because it was that obvious just from like the weight difference between the two packs. And I was getting it right every single time. So, don't know. When Wizards of the Coast still makes Magic, the Gathering, so it's possible for sure. Auni has been ejected.
From the game.
Yep. Hayden says his wife's a nervous tutor too. Moose says do not buy loose packs. You're exactly right, because people weigh them before and then they sell them unweighed, untampered with. But of course people weighed them, and that's how that works. So I didn't know about this weighing thing until I don't know, it was like a month or so ago, and that's why I thought, well, I'll give it a try. I didn't think it could work with Harry Potter packs, but I tried it with a couple other ones and it did. So I thought, well, I'll see it with this one. So, but weights are, the weights can vary. There can be a little bit over the place because of the types of cards that could be in there, but usually it's a pretty good guess. You should do eBay mystery unboxings. Yeah, that's a risk, I feel like. I don't know. A little scary. If it was like a mystery box of like, I don't know, something that was like legitimate, that would be cool. Like mystery boxes of, I don't know. Like if Auni made a mystery box, I'd buy it. If I made a mystery box, it would be a mystery box of mystery.
You still have to make a video about the door.
We do have to make a video about the door, but don't worry, it's going to happen.
Maybe you should do it during quarantine.
Maybe I will do it during quarantine. Originally, Dad wanted to be here for that because he wanted to come out of there and be like, this is where we keep him.
Oh, you should have done that last time.
I know, we should have done it when he was here, but we didn't. We were too busy working. Boo Wild says, do you do Pokemon cards? I had opened Pokemon cards. I actually just sold a lot of Pokemon cards to someone on Mercari. So I don't have any Pokemon card collection or sealed product. I've been selling my sealed product off too. The only Pokemon cards I have are some of those Topps ones that I had from when I was younger, which I have in a box because eventually I want to send some in to get graded after I get the grades back from the cards I already sent in.
This Victor's secret is behind the small door.
Where do you live? MG Play. We live at, let me tell you exactly where we live. We live at Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. I think I was talking and you could hear me go,
yeah,
and I...
Yeah.
Oh well. Perhaps what is behind the door is Michael Johnson's secret. My dad says, you don't want to know my secret. Man, that's a long zip code. It is, Hayden. It certainly is. No, MG Play. We live outside of Syracuse, New York, home of nothing. Oh,
I'm
they
pretty
are.
sure somebody asked like a while back how we got into arcade games, but I don't know if they're still here.
That was our friend from South Africa, I believe, who asked that.
But it's been a while since I've heard anything from them, so.
Yeah, well, if they come back, we can answer the question. If you read lips, then you would have just seen me saying nothing. I wasn't even saying anything. I wasn't even talking. It's quiet whispers. Once again, that zip code is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you call now, no traveling. Hint, they live in North America. We live somewhere on the globe.
Is it a globe?
Or is it flat?
History's mysteries.
I'm Lawrence Fishburne. That's not Lawrence. That's bad.
It's terrible.
I wasn't really trying to do it. I just thought a deep voice, but my apologies.
I live on the moon. You can't live on the moon.
Who lives
you
on
can't
the
even
moon,
get to
Fred?
the moon.
Syracuse is kind of close to Buffalo, right? Do they have good, authentic wings? Syracuse is like 2.5 to 3 hours away from Buffalo. Depends on how fast you're going.
Wings?
So, I mean, there's decent wings around here, but Buffalo would have the Anchor Bar in Buffalo is like the original place where the buffalo wing, I believe, was not invented or created or whatever. So I believe the Anchor Bar in Buffalo is home of the original buffalo wing, but there are some good wings around here. Yep. If you send Santa a letter and use the zip code 12345, it goes to GE in Schenectady. Huh. Interesting. Buffalo Anchor Bar, where the wings started at Wings Stink. Ben makes his own wings. We actually do have
we're gonna
wings, and I bought some like dry rubs and other rubs. I think actually one of the ones I got was from Anchor Bar, and we're going to make some wings. Ben makes his own wings. Bert and Ernie sang about visiting the moon. Yeah, well, I've realized later in my life that just because Bert and Ernie sing about it doesn't make it true.
Aren't they also gay now?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're gay. Mm-hmm. They're just friends with...
Is the moon in quarantine too?
Probably. Hayden says, I could see Ben getting into smoking. Oh. I was like you just me like casually sitting here just like smoking, but you're talking about like a smoker, like...
Actually, today we were watching old videos, and it was like Ben was 4 years old or something, and it was their Christmas, and they were having it at their grandparents' house.
I think I was a little older than 4.
No, you were definitely 4 years old.
Okay, I was 4.
I did the math, alright? It was 4 years old. And he was speaking, and I was like, is that Ben speaking? And I was like, honey, why do you have like a smoker voice? He's like,
It was a morning voice. It was a morning voice.
It was awful.
I woke up early in the morning and I had a rasp to my voice. That's all it was.
He still does that to this day.
He's excited about Christmas. What can you expect? Would you back off? Bert and Ernie aren't a dom submissive. No, this is all wrong. You're all wrong. You all need to stop. It is now that China has planted their flag on it. You know, Bert, no. Fred, get out of here. Don't soil my childhood. Smoking meat is great. You can smoke seafood for the 7-day fish thing as well. The before coffee voice. My mom says he has always had a raspy voice when he first woke up. See? Take that.
Yeah, I know, but it was shocking. Because I was like, was that Grammy? Is that Paul? Or is that
it was the youngest person in the room. It was me.
I know, but it sounded like a smoker.
From 5 a.m.
Where's the presents?
From 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. I have a unique opportunity to be the modern day Louis Armstrong. After that, I lose it. I lose the rasp. MG Play is going off. You're putting a lot of stuff, and now they're all deleted by Big Easy because Big Easy's got your back. And now you've been timed out by Shannon and Big Easy for a total of 600 seconds. That's what happens, MG Play, when you start spamming the chat. I enjoy your videos What is the best item you can trade in for your tickets? There's a lot of good items. You have consoles. Eventually, after the new year, arcades, PS5s, and whatever should start becoming available to win.
A Ninja.
A Ninja blender.
That actually works.
Yep. Auntie really wants a blender.
But don't you dare get it for me for Christmas because it has a plug.
Guess I gotta go back to the store.
I mean, I'd be happy if I get it, but I know... Although I can't say that because you got me a a
massager, and that has a plug,
and a Cricut, and that has a plug,
and an embosser, and that has a plug.
My mom always said don't ever get her a kitchen appliance or anything with a plug for Christmas because you can get that for her at any other time. But anyway,
Hayden says after a long night of whiskey, cigarettes, and animal crackers at the age of 4. That's right.
Cheerios.
Hi, Benny. How was your day? Let me tell you, Ma.
I lost Nernie.
Just got done working at Dollar General for the day. Oh, those 12-hour shifts. Let me tell you.
Good night, Alex.
They take a lot out of me. Talk about child labor.
You're getting a vacuum for your wife? That's like... Is that real?
It's a good gift.
Is it offensive?
Seems like a great gift.
Almost that's what she asked for.
Auntie, what do you get Ben for Christmas when he got everything when he married you? Oh, that's from Miko.
From who?
He says, what do you get Ben for Christmas when he got everything when he married you?
Nothing, because every time I get him something for Christmas, he already knows what I get him for Christmas.
Because I have to buy it myself because I control the money.
Because I have no card.
Judy seems like she would appreciate a nice sweater.
Huh?
I don't know.
Holy Christmas, Auntie. Plus you dealing with Ben. Thanks.
Good night, Hayden Laysdale. Hope you have a good night. I know someone who got his GF a toaster oven. I mean, that could be a very practical gift.
Practical? But what's the point of practical?
They broke up soon after.
Practical on a regular basis.
Sorry, Fred. Or not sorry. Have good dinner, Fred. What are the names of arcades you go to? Are they chains or one of a kind? Well, we've gone to both, Artie, Mike. We've been to like Dave & Buster's, which are chains. Round One, which are chains. Apex, which is slowly becoming a chain store, but right now there's only like 3 of them. Clubhouse Fun Center only has 2. And then Tilt Studio is a smaller chain of arcades. And then there are, there are some like standalone kind of like mom and pop places that we've been to. So we're kind of all over the map as far as that goes. But anyway, to be fair, my wife just got a diamond Baby Yoda necklace for no reason a few weeks ago. So it isn't like she doesn't get gifts all the time.
Woo.
It's a nice gift.
That's nice.
Auntie, just let me know what you want to get Ben. I got you, says Colin. See, this is what you need. You need a system where you're able to like pay people and then they go and buy something and then they send it to you.
I can't pay people because you're still in charge of the money.
That's very true. But see, remember I said now it's kind of whatever because we're in quarantinis, but I said that I would get you like one of those Visa cards and then you could use that willy-nilly.
Yeah.
True that. But now I can't get you one because, no, quarantinis.
That's okay. You're not getting anything because you're getting an office. You got a Christmas tree. You got Diagon Alley. You got... Yeah, there you go.
I got a son.
Yeah. What am I getting for Christmas?
Guess you'll have to wait till the big day.
No, it's never fun because you always know what you're getting and I never know what I'm getting.
Sometimes I genuinely forget. I'm like, I bought this for myself?
Except you walk into our closet and it's right there.
That's true, but it's wrapped, so it could be anything. Hayden says Legos. You're right. That's right. Harry Potter Legos. See, they all know what I'm getting for Christmas, too.
Yeah.
Colleen says pay after he knows.
Well, see, here's the thing.
So Colleen you tell Colleen what do you want to buy, and then I get it, and then it's like, okay, like I open it up and you're like, okay, well, you have to go pay Colleen. You better really hope I like the gift, otherwise I might not pay Colleen back.
Well, see, what happened was, and I don't know why we jumped to it so quickly, but we're part of Lego VIP members. I'm part of Lego VIP member. And they were double the points if you spent over a certain amount of money.
No, it was just everything was double points. You didn't have to spend a certain amount. It was just everything was double points. You got the free stuff if you spent over a certain amount.
Free stuff if you spent a certain amount of money. Anyway, so he had been eyeing Diagon Alley for forever.
Well, since it came out.
Yeah.
Or I knew about it.
And so he was like, "Oh, I want to get it before everybody else goes back into quarantine," and then like buys all this stuff up. So we went, and we were like the only people in the store. And we got this huge bag. And so it's just been sitting there. And he's like, "Merry Christmas to me." That was like in September. So.
This is like Pretzel of the Month Club. There you go. Although, to be fair, Hayden David did front me like $10 or $20 or something as a down payment for Diagon Alley. So. I mean, I kind of had to get it after he.
Yeah, but every time you get some like kind of check or something, you're like, "This covers Diagon Alley and the tree. This covers Diagon Alley and the tree.
This covers
the tree
in the office and then the office." Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, I've been selling some stuff and trying to get more money set aside for stuff working out in the office and that kind of thing. So we've been trying to sell stuff and do whatever because YouTube's been a little slow since we haven't been able to get out to the arcade. So. Trying to get some extra funds here and there, but it's been working out well, so I'm not complaining. But
which machine do we always have to play when we go to the arcade?
Down the Clownies, a coin pusher.
Yeah.
What arcade games require skill? Says Artie Mike.
Down the Clown.
Any skill game. Down the Clown requires skill. I mean, there's a set. Not really.
There's a grand piano.
There's a set of skill for every game that really there could be. If you know how it works, there's skill involved. Moose says he rewatched the New York State Fair videos. A lot of skill involved there, too.
The good old days. Yeah, we didn't even get to do any bowling rolling this year. Poor guy.
Bowler roller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I got it.
Yeah.
Or I didn't get to
watch
the poor E-Claw man watch as I steal his plush from the E-Claw.
He was nice about it, at least, though.
Yeah.
I do hope that they have the fair next year. I could see it even this next year it being canceled, but we'll see. We shall see. Auni, gift wrap some of Ben's favorite pop figures and put them under the tree for him. He'll be surprised when he opens them.
So all your Harry Potter ones.
It's like, wow, I have so many gifts under here. I have this one already. Go check. You don't. Oh. Wow, I guess I didn't have it. I probably won't even know if it was new or not.
Oh. We never finished the Orson series.
Free Baby O. The Cooking with Orson series can continue in quarantine. There'll be a couple more videos coming out here, but we did have like a vlog sort of type video. No, I told you I did finish it.
You did?
Yeah, I picked up the camera after I finished. And it's a beautiful picture. The tree is fluffed. There's some Christmas music playing.
But did you do your like, bye?
No, it's very nice. There's some Christmas music playing from the Alexa thing. And then there's the tree is all fluffed, and then there's Luna, and I pan over to Luna, and she's like doing her weird Luna things, and I'm like zooming in on her, and then I pan back over to the tree, and the music ends, and then it all is done. It's amazing. Infinite Moi, $5 donation. Thank you so much, Infinite Moi. I'm hoping to use some tickets soon to send Plush for the 1K goal XOXO. Thank you so much. Yeah, right now, I don't even know what the count is. We think probably about, I would say, I feel like, maybe this is way off, but with what we've been sent recently and what we had already and what we just got, we probably have over 100 plush. Yeah, I would think. Mm-hmm. So
but we just went back and got more.
So we're still we're a ways away from 1,000, but I think that we are. We're slowly starting to get in some donations and that kind of thing. This will put a little wrench in our plans that we can't actually go anywhere. And this, with everything being closed, that makes it difficult too. But so we'll check the box in 2 weeks when we can. But Ben, can you please say...
Oh, I see what he's saying.
Oh, I see. Big Easy. That's an amazing gift for your wife. I just wanted to mess with her. Yeah, I got you. I know she's watching on TV.
Oh, we gotta keep talking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she can probably hear all this right now, but I gotta pretend like he's showing me something so that way she thinks and so she can be messed with. So hopefully this has been on mute. Otherwise, the whole thing's kind of been spoiled. But don't worry. We'll get it.
He even paid you to do it. You're so dumb.
I wish I could give you that $4.99 back, Big Easy. Big Easy also gave us shoes, by the way. Speaking of people who've been giving us stuff, Big Easy was able to get us some shoes from his work, and it's been fantastic.
I got 2 cool pairs of Adidas. What was it? No, Asics shoes, right? And
Yeah.
then you got like these like.
They're Nikes.
They're
Or no, they're
Nikes.
New Balance. They're New Balance.
But they look like the kind that you wear. And when we used to work at Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
they had you these black sneakers.
Okay. I wear them all the time.
Can you say my pleasure for me? Tuck your shirt into your pants.
Oh my goodness, Big Easy, that's an amazing gift for your wife. Look, there was a lot of women's shoes and they had multiple variations in your size. I told him my shoe size. I said like an 11.5, and they didn't have anything in my size. He says, but I have a 12 in this New Balance, and that's all they had were the black ones. And they're fine. They're very good.
They're nice.
They're nice shoes. They're comfortable. I like to
But
wear
the first
them.
time
They're just
I
all
saw
black, and they do look like, you know, like how old people wear the shoes like with the Velcro over them because their feet have grown and swollen. They kind of look like that, but they're nice shoes. They're
nice
comfortable.
shoes, and they look like the type of shoes that they hand you on your first day at Chick-fil-A and say, you need to wear these pants, this belt, this shirt, and these shoes, and wear white socks with it. Otherwise, don't come in.
You never wear white socks with black shoes.
That's what they told us to do.
And that's wrong, Chick-fil-A.
Nice shoes, though. I just think... You okay? Why are you upset?
Because I feel like you're making fun of Big Easy more than me.
I'm not making fun of Big Easy. I understand the situation of what happened.
They're nice shoes.
They are nice shoes. Are you seriously that upset?
They're comfy.
Day 1 of quarantine.
Yeah, those are my refereeing shoes, says Kelly Forrester. You're right. They had about 50 varieties of women's shoes, only one pair of shoes for Ben. See?
Oh, man. Why do they always do that? I noticed that for the clothes as well. For, like, have you noticed with baby clothes? It's, like, a small amount for boys, but then, like, a ton for girls. Are you still upset
They're
with
nice shoes.
get
I'm not even upset.
Now you're upset.
I don't think this
Don't play with me right
I
now.
don't think this quarantine's gonna last very long, if you know what I mean. Where are the presents?
Oh boy.
Mary Chrysler. Hey, Kelly Forrester. Oh, round 1 fight, says Ryan Oliver. Good job. Oh, so I said, let me see who wants some shoes. Yeah.
Were they Christmas shoes?
No, they weren't. I actually just was talking about that song the other night and my version of it. Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mom.
Oh, I get it now. You had
please.
to start singing this song.
Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Do.
Oh, congratulations,
Could you hurry,
Carly.
sir? Daddy says there's not much
Did you just
time. Hold on, I'm singing.
Oh.
She's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will 10:05 on a Saturday, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her, or if you don't sell me these shoes, you're gonna meet Jesus tonight.
That's not how the song goes.
So I took the salesman by the throat, and I crushed his jugular in. I said, you should have give me those silly shoes. I don't care if this is sin.
Okay, so everybody said you're being victimized.
Mary Chrysler.
But you're crazy.
What happened to Kelly?
She became a pawpaw.
Nice.
No, I'm sorry. He became a pawpaw. It's just...
Congratulations.
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry. Congratulations. My dad says, don't make me come in there. Oh, boy. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad this has been good fun. You know, we've been streaming now for, about 2 hours, and I think it's time for us to all count our blessings and to tuck ourselves in, get ready to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm confused.
Why your mom was hiding
Yeah.
Richard Adam? I think your mom's gone crazy. I don't know why she was hiding Richard Adam. Now Richard Adam is hidden by Big Easy. Now Richard Adam's been unhidden by Big Easy.
What? I don't get what's going on.
Why is everyone hiding Adam?
Why are we
Richard
hiding Richard Adam?
Richard Adam's a faithful follower. And all he did was put some music notes and an emoji that was like this.
Yeah, I don't get it. So what's all your problem?
Your mom started it.
Mom. Causing problems again?
We do have a P.O. box, Colleen. Actually, the little sticker thing is right over there. It's PMB 173 something. Let me go look it up because I don't actually know it off the top of my head. Let me look it up. So yeah, if you want to send us the plush for the Teddy Bear Brigade, or if you just want to send us plush in general, or not plush in general, but just anything, you know, just a fan mail, whatever you want to call it, you are more than welcome to do that. We're not expecting anyone to, or we're not saying you have to, or if we're not saying that the screen is way too bright. But if you're interested in doing that, you can, and you can send it to, here we go, PMB 173 4736 Onondaga Boulevard, Syracuse, New York 13219. It was not in the info about this last one, but I've been putting it in all the descriptions of the videos recently, so you can check that out and look out for that. But anyway, PMB 173 4736 Onondaga Boulevard, Syracuse, New York 13219. Hello, Carlos Perez. Please don't spam the chat, otherwise I'll spam you right out of the chat. Yep, there you go. You're a one-way ticket to being put in timeout. So, it's funny. Please no spamming, Carlos. Moose is much nicer than I am, but I just told Carlos, spammed him. Spam the spammer.
Spam.
Well, anyway, YouTube thing, you must be Richard. You must be up to something. Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to head off here before we go too crazy and before one of you calls the police. But we have a lot of Lifetime movies, Christmas movies left to watch. And we actually were thinking about doing, like, we should do reaction videos to Lifetime, but I don't really know how they all set that up and copyrights and that kind of thing. But I do think we should get Auni's 5-second TV show reaction. That'd be a good time. But yeah, it's good to spend this time with you all, and we have like 9 more days to go in our quarantine to get out. I think 9 more
You
days.
have more than that.
No, because it's Sunday. Sunday,
it's
a
Saturday.
week from tomorrow is our last day of quarantine.
Hold on.
So it's 10 days.
No. Sorry. You have a lot more time than that.
No.
You have...
Let's count together. 1.
8 more days.
That's less time than 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. 8 days left.
Sweetheart. So there's 7 days in a week plus 1.
So
it's
you said I
8
have a
more
lot
days.
more days than that. And now my math could be wrong. But I think 8's less than 9.
Well, I'm preparing for them to be like, you need to continue your quarantine.
No, they won't tell us that.
Okay.
I've been quarantining for however many days. So anyways, we are going to continue to do that. So we will probably try to live stream at least one other time during this quarantine. Zoe Soccer, you live in Rochester. I'm glad that you live in Rochester, but now I'm going to have to put you in a timeout for living in Rochester, home of the garbage plate. So thank you so much. But anyway, we will hopefully be able to catch up with you guys again soon here as we next time we stream, we'll play some games, do some Jackbox and whatever else. That'll be a fun time. That's always good. But thanks for spending time with us. Thanks for opening up the 3 Ron Snow Globes and some Harry Potter cards. And what else did we do? Oh, showing off those pop figures that Andy Chiz made for us. So just big thanks to all of you. Thanks for your continued support, everyone who donated to the super chats here. Just absolutely incredible. So thank you all so much for your generosity. It means a lot to us. But anyway, we just hopefully you all are staying safe and healthy. And we do have a couple more new videos that will be going out in the channel here. You can actually look for a new video tomorrow. I'll make sure I post one tomorrow. So we have a couple new videos left, and then we're going to be out of videos again, and we're not going to be able to go to the arcade for 9 days at least. So it'll probably be a little bit, as far as like our 12 days of Christmas that we normally do, I don't think that'll be happening this year.
We do more vlog.
We could do like vlog, yeah. We could do like more vlog ones, but they won't be arcade ones. So it's just tough times we live in, obviously, as you can see the Auni's distaste for life. But anyway, we're doing fine. Really, we are.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
We're doing fine.
Yeah. So hopefully you are all doing very well, and good to see you. We'll see who's here. We got Richard Adam, who's back, Mackenzie Crates, Elena, Colin T, Maiko, Infinite Moi, Josie, Alfred, Big Easy, Moose Tube, Shannon G, everyone else, Big Easy, there he is again. Good to have you all here with us. Boo Wiles, thanks Boo. We wish you the merriest of Christmases, the happiest of nights, and all the lifetime Christmas movies you could ever wish for and dream for in your life. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for watching. We're going to go.
I'm going to get spanked, aren't I?
Just kidding.
Somebody gets a foot rub.
Ooh, all right. See you guys. Goodbye.